Today on Thoughts with Major, we discuss why handjobs for the handless is way better than the Red Cross. So you've heard by now, but Miley Cyrus had a wonderful performance at the VMAs. She looked like she was a 12-year-old who got into her mom's makeup bag, and instead of taking a selfie with an overpriced iPhone, she used the VMAs. I'm so sorry. I was really hoping that we were watching a Punk'd episode, but Ashton Kutcher is giving pep talks to the younger generation on how not to be Miley Cyrus. There have been several comments made about her thinly veiled attempt at twerking, which is righteously so. The funny thing is, watching her dance is kind of like watching Rob the roommate use the microwave.
Yeah.
Pizza. Huh. Ha! So that's what the help button does. Robin Thicke was discovered standing behind Miley after her chip off the old Madonna impersonation. That's kind of sad. Anytime I see Robin Thicke, I always think of Alan Thicke? Growing Pains? TGIF? Yeah. And imagine that conversation. Dad, can I have the keys so I can take the car out for a drive tonight? Sure, son, I'm gonna pound your mother in oblivion and you can go have fun. Just be home before dark and don't touch Miley's boobs. Because she doesn't have them. Then you flash forward to the end when he's like, hey dad, I performed with Miley. And the next door neighbors, maybe the Cyruses. And if it's the Cyruses, you can call it growing pains in the ass. Maybe hemorrhoids for short. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe having the Cyruses as their neighbors would be a bit much. Maybe calling it growing pains in the ass shortened to hemorrhoids is a bit... Maybe that should happen. Someone should get on that now. Not me, because I don't want to deal with that shit. Robin Thicke performed his song Blurred Lines, and I was kind of thinking about it. It's like, where did he get the song titled Blurred Lines? Was he really drunk trying to snort coke off a stripper's ass? Was like, you know what? I can't see that. I think I'm gonna call it Blurred Lines. There's been a call for people to apologize to Jamie Foxx for making a prediction that Miley Cyrus would be a stripper. That's kind of awesome, because that kind of makes him into the Nostradamus of our generation. What else has Jamie Foxx predicted that you believe is gonna come true? Explain in the comments below and let us know. I can count the number of times I've gone to a strip club on one hand. Maybe not even this many, but I went to one. I left because I wasn't gonna pay a $20 cover fee for a midget stripper, but then in retrospect, I probably should have. Because imagine getting a lap dance from a midget stripper. Would you pick the stripper up and put her on your lap and be like, ho, ho, ho? Or would you have to really have 3 in your lap to really make that make sense? What would you do, sit on the floor? Would you put her on the table like she's an ant that you just don't want there and hopefully she crawls on your lap? Or put her in the middle of a circle and like spin the bottle, but then be like, who do you want to go to? We all have $20, which one do you want? And then she goes duck, duck, goose in the inside of the circle, except your dick is the duck, and no one's the goose. Next up on Thoughts with Major, Rob the roommate discovers why a midget stripper in the oven equals quiche.